Well, boom, boom, bam. Welcome to STANday. Captain Morgan, there is the link right there. What's up, Bob and Doreen fishing? Angel Honeycutt is out there. What's up, Angel? Great to see you. And Warren Farley says I might be out watching flagpoles today. Something went wrong. Try again, it says. For some reason, my internet is being really picky right now. Hope everybody's having a great week, a great day. There's Bobcat Outdoors. What's up, Bobcat? Great to see you. Saw you fishing, I think, last night a little bit there. This will come back up in a second. There we go. There we go. Warren says, I'm set up, coming up. Awesome. Yeah, I think it was a pretty tough weekend for fishing. I went with Goober Time Guide Service yesterday, and we did okay, but it was a tough bite. River Rat 3030's out there. Good morning. Oh, let me change that. I don't know why that's acting slow. That's okay. 21 awesome people watching right now. Thank you, everybody.
STANday, STANday, and me. All that ass to the river flow free. Catfish biting, ain't no wine. Friends and family life mighty fine. Fishing for catfish, carp, oh yeah.
See here.
Dreams always name. Life is splashing mud all around.
Guess who?
Good morning, Warren. How you doing today?
Doing pretty good. A little breezy.
Looks beautiful there. We've got some rain coming down here.
I'll turn around toward the water.
Oh, look at there. And Warren, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Lake. Hammertown Lake.
Hammertown Lake. All right.
Jackson City Reservoir. Let's see where the poles are. You got one line out for catfish or whatever, and two out for carp.
Oh, there you go. I have really been impressed with carp fishing. That's one I want to start picking up some more of that.
There's big ones in here if you can get them. Wow, they paved down to the old boat ramp. Imagine that.
And there we go. There's Captain in the house. Let's see, we got.
You hear me?
I got you, Captain. You hear me?
Yep, you're there.
Yep. Okay, let me do my ride down.
Who's that one?
There we go. We're gonna have us a fishing show today.
Fishing, you don't know about catching.
Oh, there you go. All right, there's a cowboy out there. Angel Honeycutt says, "Who's fishing today?" Well, we've got Warren Farley right here next to me, and then the Captain Morgan down below us. Why is it doing that? I keep losing my StreamYard. Indiana Chris, what's up? Indiana Chris says everyone up there looks and sounds good. Well, I don't know about the looks part, but
Yeah, that might be stretching it.
but I hope everybody's having a good day.
Be a real good day if the bald eagle sit down here again.
Isn't that something? We used to
sit down right here about 20 feet away from him.
Man, you just get a certain feeling when that happens, don't you?
He was watching the carp.
I bet you. We used to live in upstate New York, and there was eagle's nest up there. They actually started using that area for bringing the eagle population back up, and it was something to see. We had one that lived in a tree not too far from our house, and it was constantly coming down to the lake. We'd be out ice fishing. If you threw your perch or sunfish up on the ice, that sucker'd come down and snag it from you.
Yeah, you didn't have one long, did you?
Nope.
Quite a few people out here this morning. Surprising.
Let's see. We got 205 out there. Warren, I think you got YouTube playing somewhere because I'm getting echo back. Oh, because you can have the YouTube on, you just got to have it turned down.
No, I don't have anything else on.
No.
Must be me.
What's that?
I guess.
Aaron, what's up, Aaron? He's saying echoes. Let's see. I don't hear it now. Do you hear any echoes now? No, I guess we're good.
I don't hear him. Is it on mine?
No, I don't hear either. I don't hear it now either. So I think we're good. Let's see, Rowdy Royals out there. Good morning, Rowdy. 205. We got Troy out there. Welcome in, Troy. Benoit fishing. Bob and Doreen's. Bob saying he's got some chainsaw work to do after last night.
Oh, there's some messes out through the west there.
Let me change
that. Did you see where that tall ship hit the Brooklyn Bridge last night?
Oh my goodness, no, I missed that.
A big three-masted, the Mexican flagged three-masted old wooden ship. And
wow.
They lost control or something. They were going backwards and they hit the Brooklyn Bridge, broke all three masts.
Wow. And the bridge is okay, I guess?
Oh yeah, didn't hurt it. It didn't move.
Okay, let's see here. All right. I will be right back, Mike. I gotta reset my modem or something. I'll be right back.
Turn this loose alone on here.
Sunday morning early side of dawn, rusty pickup truck rumbling on. Fishing poles, tangled hooks in gear, cast our lines, ain't got no fear. STANday, STANday, G and me, hauling ass to the river flow free. Catfish biting, ain't no wine, friends and family life mighty fine. Fishing for catfish, carp, oh yeah, river dreams always name. Laughing, splashing mud all around, in this river lost and found.
I hear the music too.
Yeah, it's playing.
Smoke, harmony, and trees. Smell of bacon, coffee, song in our hearts where we belong. Kids chasing frogs in the reeds, barefoot splendor, true life needs. Bait don't matter, tides will churn. Sun keeps rising, bridges burn. Fishing for catfish, combo, yeah. River dreams, our worries name. Laughing, splashing mud all around.
Where the beats coming from?
Lost and found. Fishing for catfish, carp, yeah. River dreams, our worries name. Laughing, splashing mud all around, in this river lost and found. Lost and found. Sunday morning early, side of dawn, rusty pickup truck rumbling on. Fishing poles, tangled hooks in gear, cast our lines, ain't got no fear. STANday, STANday, G and me, hauling ass to the river flow free. Catfish biting, ain't no wine, friends and family life mighty fine. Fishing for catfish, carp, oh yeah. River dreams, our worries name. Laughing, splashing mud all around, in this river lost and found. Grandpa's tales float on the breeze, cigarette smoke, harmony in trees. Smell of bacon, coffee, song in our hearts where we belong. Kids chasing frogs in the reeds, barefoot splendor, true life needs. Bait don't matter, tides will churn. Sun keeps rising, bridges burn. Fishing for catfish, combo, yeah. River dreams, our worries name. Laughing, splashing mud all around, in this river lost and found. for catfish, carp, oh yeah. River dreams, our worries name. Laughing, splashing mud all around. In this river, lost and found. Lost and found.
No, it's just me.
Sunday morning, early side of dawn. Rusty pickup truck rumbling on. Fishing poles, tangled hooks in gear. Cast our lines, ain't got no fear.
That's Stan's song playing, I guess. I don't have anything playing.
STANday, STANday, G and me. Hauling ass to the river flow free.
There he is.
Made it back.
Ain't no wine.
Beginning to scare me.
Friends and family life mighty fine.
Welcome in, Bobby.
Yeah, I was starting to wonder. You left me back here, no flashlight in this dark basement. I was trying to come in right at 9:22, and you made me miss it by 30 seconds.
Cigarette smoke, harmony and trees. Smell of bacon, coffee song in our hearts where we belong.
Well, we made it in now. We made it in now.
Oh yeah. Of course, I'm dealing with 15-mile-an-hour winds. So.
Uh, I went out with Dan yesterday from Goober Time. We were out testing some new waters and doing some crappie fishing and stuff, but it started out beautiful, and by lunchtime we had like 30-mile-per-hour winds. It was crazy.
Ooh, yeah.
Skull
I
Rush.
normally don't fish 15 mile an hour, but I wasn't missing STANday.
Indiana Chris is out there. Skull Rush, you can play music. You got to have it set up through StreamYard, and but it's only songs like this song here. This song that's playing in the background now came from Bobby. I've got a couple of them from John Parker, and man, he's killing it with those songs. He's got some. If you haven't checked out real-time catfishing and some of the music that he's been doing lately, some awful amazing songs out there.
He should have been a songwriter a long time ago.
Was he?
He should have been.
Should have. That's what I told him.
And it's not just the funny stuff. He's got some good spiritual music on there too. You guys got to go check it out.
Absolutely. Fishing music, country, God. Yep, up there, everyone sent me the picture of that ship. That's crazy.
Yeah. I posted a short video on my Facebook page.
There's my little sis.
There she is.
You
Saying,
guys getting
Stan,
feedback from me?
Warren. What's that, Bobby?
Are you guys getting feedback from me?
I don't know. Warren, you may have to go out and come back in because I think
it's
here's
me.
Captain back. Captain's going again. Captain's back.
Back.
Let me try to. Okay, I shut the background music off. Let's see if is there still an echo coming out there?
I don't hear
Yeah, a little bit. It might be me. Let me go out and come back in.
Oh, It looks like the internet is getting everybody today. It looked like Captain froze.
Yeah, you froze up.
Yeah, it looks like Captain will be. Maybe he'll be back here. Oh, now he's on.
Yeah.
There you are, Captain.
Yeah, I tell you, having all kinds of going out. Hope it don't do that if I catch a fish.
There's Bobby back. Okay.
Okay,
That
Sounds
big,
all right now.
see what
I
we can
think
do.
looks like we got 3 beautiful locations out there today so far. I'm looking out my window and it's windy and rainy and not looking so nice.
it's
Little
windy
breeze
today.
here out west.
Beautiful here. About 70 right now. About 5 or 6 mile an hour wind.
Oh, I wish 5, 6 mile an hour.
Everyone said rainy and windy there. Tornadoes last night. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah,
I I have no sonar.
I'm not supposed to see that until late this evening.
No, no sonar, Captain. You just
I'm just winging it. You had one out.
yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Hey, but sometimes just winging it turns out to be the best days.
Yeah.
Bob and Doreen saying calm before the storm there in Oklahoma. There you go. Holy smokes, there's our good friend Don R. Uncle Don R is saying it's cold over there. 35 degrees. Is that Bobby with a possible fish bite?
Nah, just tightening up my line.
Oh.
Wind keeps pulling them off anchors. I've been getting a couple little love taps, but that's about it.
Bobby, looks like you're fishing beautiful Lake Tippin.
Capping. Close.
Tappan, there we go. Close. I almost had it. There's John Cyclone. River Cats tap out there saying, coming in hot. Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is here.
Oh yeah, Aaron, he's up in Tornado Creek Valley up here,
Yeah.
especially in East Oklahoma.
Let's see where to go. There we are. Bob and Doreen are in southeastern Oklahoma, all right? Well, what in the world? That's not what it looks outside my window. Weather for Meadowbrook. Conditions are sunny with a temperature of 70. Wind is blowing from the west at 5 miles per hour. Wait a minute. Weatherman, the only job that can be wrong most of the time and still keep it.
That's for sure.
I just read the conditions for what's supposed to be at my house right now, and it's cloudy, and that says sunny. It's raining, misting. Looks like it's starting to lighten up a little bit out there, so. 922 Crappet Barbecue, weather for Denison, partly cloudy, Temperature is 64. Wind is blowing from the west-northwest, 9 miles per hour. Current humidity, 58%.
Well, their wind measurement is wrong.
Uh-oh.
That's a fish on.
What the what?
Oh my!
And
Oh,
oh,
fish on.
Bobby. Oh my goodness. I heard it let go. I heard it
Must
let
have been
go.
whiskey hook or something.
And Warren, I don't know if you saw Danny's live last night, but he says first time using the entire Warren Farley light setup last night. It worked perfectly.
Yeah, I saw some of it. I went back and watched some this morning.
And that's a
He just barely had the bait in his mouth.
oh man. So how did you come up with an idea like that, Warren?
Because John Parker needed something.
So you're saying necessity is the father of ingenuity, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. He had a small light. When I first spotted him there at Kerr Lake, he had a small light, and it wasn't nowhere near bright enough to do for a blind person.
Yeah.
So I in a month or so, I put one together and got it shipped to him. Not that he needed it right then, but it provides battery power and lights and everything. So.
Well, that's something that not only fishermen can use, but that's great to have around the house for power out, or you're doing something out in the yard, or working on the car or whatever. That's a great idea.
I'm plugged into mine right now. I mean,
You've had some other things. I actually saw one of your videos before I really started doing YouTube, and that video was already over 1 million views, I think.
yeah, it's almost 2 million now.
It's almost 2 million now, and that was for a yard or grass baler, right?
Just a little wooden baler to bale grass or straw or whatever. $1 for every set of plans that went out, I'd probably be a millionaire. They are all around the world. I think they're in every country in the world got plans.
Isn't that something?
I had one guy write back to me and said he was in Africa, and this little old lady was sitting there baling straw or something, and it was my baler.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. It's amazing, for someone like me, like that. We can come up here and put little videos and do this, and it's across the world. Like that's just nuts.
Oh yeah. I'm just a dumb truck driver, and I'm sitting at work one day waiting to get a load of coal.
Oh, right. You can keep talking more.
I just sat and waiting to get a load of coal on, and that comes to me, and 2 weeks later I had it built.
That's unbelievable. I think that's how a lot of us used to be. America was like that, I remember my uncle, my grandfathers. We got you, Captain.
What's he doing? I ain't done that for a long time.
Let's see. Real-time catfishing is saying, what is that boy in the top right doing? He don't know how to fish.
I'm just sitting here. I did
all right.
It's a little one, but it's a fish.
Hey, it's a fishing show now, Captain.
I'd be happy with a little.
Absolutely. I tell you what, I told you I was out with Dan yesterday from Goober Time, and we were doing some crappie fishing and stuff, but man, it was hard to find even a good crappie bite yesterday.
Going down the Kerr Lake ruined me. This ain't worth coming out to.
I hate to say it, but I concur.
That's that one I just lost, Kathy.
Yeah, that's a quick fish there, Captain. Bobby just lost it out in Ohio, and you caught it down there in Tennessee. So that's a pretty quick fish.
Little
Nice
bitty,
one.
about 6-8 pounds. I ain't got no
Nice.
scales with me.
So what do you say? We'll give it a. What did we say? 7. We'll cut it right down the middle. We'll call it a 7.
Okay, back in.
Nice fish.
Hey,
The the professional catfish angler, John Parker, real time catfishing, saying that ain't a little one down in his waters. Up in the air run, just 5. Now, Warren, has that been something? Is that something you've done? Have you been one of those people that have came up with these type of different things, or is it just is that something you've done before?
I've always built stuff. Ever since I about killed myself playing with electricity when I was 7, I've always just come up with any kind of idea and then turn around and build it.
Oh my goodness! So with Spider-Man, it was him getting bit by the spider. With you, it was electric. You almost got
Me,
electrocuted.
me was sticking a spring in an electric outlet.
Oh gosh!
Now, I wasn't dumb. I wasn't dumb. I knew you put it in one side and nothing will happen. You pull it out, put it in the other side, nothing will happen. Then I went stupid. I turned it sideways and stuck it in both sides.
Oh.
Oh, oh.
It's about 25 feet across the bedroom there, and I don't remember traveling that distance.
I came into some live wires in an old chicken barn.
I've done that.
Same thing. And you don't know how you teleported across that barn, but you did.
The spring burned a hole down through the middle of my mattress. It was right at my bed. It burned a hole down through the mattress. And Mom was on the other side of the house. She saw the flash.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I was pretty well hooked on electric at that time, but I can do anything with electric now.
Yeah, I much prefer electric than plumbing. I'm not good with plumbing.
I can do that. I can do anything. Just don't have paper that says I can.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Indiana Chris says the camera adds 10 pounds.
I think mine adds about 40. Lord knows I got
I wish
40.
mine did.
That's right, air running Chris, but we like to have fun here. Have a good one, Aaron. Air run saying nice looking weather on Pennell. Y'all have a good day.
Actually getting cold here.
It's a little nippy with that wind blowing.
After I got everything set up, I got cold.
I think that tinkering and stuff, it's going to be a lost art pretty soon. Luckily there's still some people out there that do it, but it used to be like common. That's how you got by. If you had a problem come up, you had to figure out a solution to it, and
that's right.
Most of the time, you had to make something to solve it, and
sounds like algebra.
Yeah.
I failed algebra.
Just like a special tool that costs $1,000 and you only need it for one job, you make one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because they decided to use a square head bolt in something, and we decided that the Phillips and torque weren't enough on screws, so we came up with a new,
yeah,
a whole new set of.
They look
nuts.
like Phillips, but they're not.
Yeah, exactly. If they got a special twist, you need that circle at the end. Oh my goodness. Indiana Crusade is 56 and cloudy there.
Then like the torch bits, then they started doing the security torch bit. You got to have a socket to fit them. And
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, so we got Captain in the lead with 7.
See, that'll hold, I'd say.
Yeah, you said sometimes when you ain't got sonar, just go in somewhere.
I tell you, Captain, that's how it was. You remember back in the day. That's
Yeah, didn't have sonar.
no. Said I remember going and we're out in the boats like that. We wanted to find how deep it was. We had a metered line with a big weight on the bottom. You drop it down, or you had the if you were fishing shallow, you had the stick to try to so you get to the edge of the ledge and find out where the drop holes are, or
Yeah,
all kinds of, or even just reading the banks.
or throw out there and just count 1,000 2 times.
There you go. Yep, yep.
I still do that crappie fishing. If I need to hit a certain depth, just got to know what the drop is for whatever size weight you're using.
All right, Mr. John, real time catfish is saying, walk into church. I'll see y'all when I get out. Keep an eye. Keep an eye on that Farley guy. He had beans yesterday. Oh, man. Can always count on your friends throwing you under the bus, right?
That's all right. That's past.
And by the way, real time catfishing is sponsored by what's the name of those bean company, Vanderkamp Beans?
Van Camp.
Van Camp, there it is. Danny Stone says, "Don't count on that, Holden. I'm going to beat you like a drum. I mean, with a drum."
With a drum.
So I guess Danny's on his way to the waters.
All right, gonna have Danny up in here.
Looked like everybody had a good time at the gathering.
Yeah, I'm going for sure next year.
That's cool. I
gotta
gonna
save
make.
up.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said I gotta save up.
Yeah, yeah.
That's another trip like the catfish
Not that-
conference for me.
Not that far from me.
Yeah, how far away is that from you, Captain? An hour or so?
Hour and a half, and then but it's getting some place to stay and all gas. My truck only gets 10 miles a gallon. Oh, Dodge
Yeah.
Durango.
Oh, yes, yes. My wife has a 2004 Dodge Ram 1500 with the 5.7 in it. Her big joke with that is she could pass everything but a gas station.
Yeah. Well, mine does. It gets
That
about
is true.
7 miles a gallon pulling a boat.
Yeah.
Mine's a 2001 with a 360 in it, so I know exactly what she's talking about.
Mine's a 98.
There you go.
250,000 miles still going.
I think that one's got 215 on it. I don't remember.
I got the 5.2 or 5.4. I don't know which.
A little bit, but
Got the Magnum.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, the Magnum, that'd be the 318 Super.
Yeah, 318 one. Yeah.
You remember back in the day when you could take apart an entire car with just a socket set and a couple screwdrivers?
Yeah.
Now you need a static discharge station and you fry the computer.
They go scan cool.
Yeah. So there is. I put the link out in chat if anybody wants to come up and talk about the gathering or anything else. Saw quite a few people live during the gathering this week. Did who ended up winning? Does anybody know who won Big Fish or whatever it is that they do there?
No, I didn't.
I think
don't
it's
know.
still going on a little bit today, ain't it? I think they go until
I
noon
think it's
today,
going
don't
on
they?
today. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was noon yesterday. Oh, that makes. Oh yeah,
No.
no, the 18th. That's right. That's right.
Just for today.
Last I heard, there was this 52-pounder that was holding the lead.
Well, Captain Hell, it's only
Crackhead
an
at
hour and a
that.
half. It's only an hour and a half. Catch you a 60 something today, Captain, and drive it on down there.
Yeah.
That'd be gas money at least. I heard it's a little bit more than gas money.
Yeah. As long as I can sneak it in there.
Yeah,
Hey,
they're paying 5 places. So.
Yeah, wow. There's our good friend Small Water Charters is out there. Weather for
Hey, John.
Okeechobee. Conditions are sunny, temperature of 83 degrees. Blowing from the southwest, 8 miles per hour, and humidity is 77%. All right, there's our good friend from up north there, Grandpa Pete. Always great to see you. Good morning, Stan. The white perch are getting hammered this morning. I weighed one 2.5 pounds, over 15 inches long. Holy smoke!
That's a big perch.
That's a big one.
That's a great perch. I caught one yesterday that was like 8-9 inches, and I'm like, wow, look at the size of that thing. I love eating. White perch is really good. I like eating. And they are some fun to catch when you get we get the spring run here on the James River of the white perch coming up with we get white perch and river heron and hickory shad, American shad. They all start coming up the river in the spring to migrate. I mean to mate. And man, you could get when that's happening, you could sit there with a speaky rig or a couple of high-low. Little high-low rig like we all used to use, and little piece of night crawler, whatnot. You can catch hundreds and hundreds of white perch in one day.
How many can you keep?
Unlimited. It's like there's no. You can keep as many as you want.
Dude, I'd get a bunch of them, freeze them for bait.
Well, yes, sir. That's why I like you, Captain. That is exactly what I did. Because I'm not. If sometimes, I'm not quite as young as Stan 3 and Dan and them there, and they can go out and throw cast nets and get all the bait they want. But if I only want to pop out to the river for an hour or so. Great to have, like you just said, a bag of white perch or some sort of bait from the freezer. I don't like frozen shad myself. They just I've never had much luck with it because once it's thawed, it's just not.
Yeah, skipjack, it freezes up good. I mean, when you cut into it, blood coming out of it and everything.
Dude, that's what you want. And if you can get that, yeah, I wish we had that here. And I think that's why the skipjack. So many people fish for them like that because
they've been terrible out here this year. They haven't usually come to this place called Forks of the River, and they didn't come through there. They're not around nowhere. I don't know what's going on with them. It's the first time in 26 years I ever seen shad up there.
Wow,
skipjack, I mean.
It's funny because we have like I said, we have the spring run on the James. And it was a really slow year for that here too.
Yeah,
it's weird, strange.
Just like out here fishing on Loudon, it ain't worth the crap out here. I haven't caught nothing but little ones here lately.
Yeah, and that's what's funny about That's what's funny about, or pretty cool about YouTube and lives like this. Like, you get to see across the country, and you hear that, from Virginia to Tennessee to, all kinds of different places are, the fishing slow, or there's certain things going on. It's really, we years ago, we never would have been able to put that data together, but, here, just regular people sitting here together, we can see it from across the country. It's really weird how that works.
Yeah, you go down to Chickamauga and it's on fire, and in here they ain't doing nothing hardly.
Yeah. Let's see. Grandpa Pete
I
said that
feel
he
like
filled the
Danny right
5.
now.
What's that, Bobby?
I feel like Danny right now. I'm in a lake and I have to worry about floating logs.
Yeah. What the what? Grandpa Pete said I filled a 5-gallon pail of the white perch and only took 28 of them. Wow, those are some nice perch. Burrito catfishing lady. Captain is in the lead right now. Captain's in the lead. 7 pounds. Let's see. Smallwater Charters. John said the only electric I do is slide. Yeah, I've been known to do a pretty good electric slide every now and then.
Sliding down the bank don't count.
Oh crap, Danny. Yeah, Bobby, I know, I know. I used to do it a lot better. When I could actually move.
Ugh.
There you go, Captain Lisa's out there. Boy, if you can't count on your neighbors to throw you under the bus, who can you count on, huh?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not saying nothing. I don't want to get her going.
That's right. Indiana
I'm
Chris
not
says
home.
he.
I'm not home right now, so I don't know what she do.
You go home, there's about 5 gallons of slick lube all over your sidewalk going back to the door, right? You never know. You
Yeah.
never know.
Or toilet paper all over the place.
I think the toilet paper thing is a prank from the past because
Yeah.
let's face it, it's too dang expensive to throw now.
Yeah, I know.
It's like egging houses. Are you kidding me?
No way.
That one egg cost me $2.22. I ain't doing nothing but eating that thing. I went to go buy a dozen eggs the other day, and there was a banker there in a suit. I had to take out a second mortgage on the house to get an 18-pack of eggs. It was crazy. Lisa
I don't know.
said,
They're about $7 here.
yeah, it's nuts. They did come down a little bit,
Yeah,
but
it did.
there's Lisa Burrito Catfish Lady saying, Captain doesn't have to say anything to get me going. Well, this is true.
Yeah, yeah.
We got
Well,
33
Elizabeth
off.
Captain's here. She'll take it easy on me for a little bit, anyhow.
Yeah.
There you go. Rowdy Royals got it. We can still afford that. No matter how poor you are, you can still afford some crap in a paper bag. That's right. That's right. The burning paper poop bag on the porch. Oh, those were the days.
Do that crap nowadays, you get arrested.
Yeah, I know.
You'd be on YouTube in no time with all the ring cameras and everything.
Yeah, oh, without a doubt.
No, they probably film it and everything and put it on video, stepping on it and everything.
Oh yeah. Let's see, Indiana Chris, 18 large eggs from Walmart, which wow, that did drop down a little bit. Wildcat. Now I think Wildcat's up north also. Flat of eggs here, 24 eggs, $13. I've been like that for a while.
Wonder why some places are higher than others. I don't get it.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if there's
Well,
less.
that's like gas too. So that's
Yeah,
it's only $2.50 a gallon here.
it's over
Yeah, we're
three
down in
here.
the two. I'm sorry, Warren. What's that?
Over $3 here still.
Yeah, we are just under here in Virginia. We're just some are still above the $3 mark, and some are below. Like I've been going to 7-Eleven lately because they've got a military appreciation month, so they gave veterans like an extra 10 or 15 cents off a gallon, and then you get 3 cents off a gallon if you pay using your 7-Eleven app thing, and you get another five. I was saving like 50 cents a gallon, so yeah, it was 309, and I got it for 259. So,
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
and they give you a free a free drink, a free soda
I was getting
when
ready
you're
to say, where's the Slurpee?
yeah, a free soda or Slurpee. Yep, yep. For getting gas there too, so you get 50 cents off a gallon and a free drink. You can't beat that.
Now they throwing a hot dog, and I park outside.
Wild Wildcat rigs. That's from up in our northern neighbors there, up in Canada. Says a gallon of milk is Holy crap!
Oh my
What?
God.
I've been out of there.
You get a bottle of vodka for less than milk.
Yeah,
What's it cost to feed a cow?
Yeah, exactly. Wildcat saying, "Yeah, you guys got it easy."
ain't no way.
When I said
I
the
got
egg
cows
prices,
around. They get that high, I'll milk them myself.
yeah,
I go
exactly.
on the farmer's field and get their cows.
There you go. I think I'd just put a dang. If it got that expensive, I'd get a couple of goats and drink
Yeah,
goat milk and have my yard. I wouldn't have to cut my grass. So that'd be
there
a
you go.
win-win.
Yeah,
Indiana Chris says the reason the eggs are getting lower is because the chickens lifted their tariff. That was a good one. That was a good one.
well, he had a bunch of them shipped in from different places. Why it went down?
Yeah. Grandpa Pete, that's another one of our northern neighbors there. He says 7.97, almost $8 for a gallon of milk where he's at. Wow.
It's just $3 at Walmart here.
Yeah,
Three
and they're
cents.
just like you were saying, different places, different prices. Chris is in Indiana Chris, and he's saying he just looked and it's 253 for a gallon of milk where he's at Walmart. And just in Tennessee, over $3. Yeah, it's nuts. Ours is 3 something here. Hey, there's our good friend Destiny May. Always great to see you, Destiny. Even if she is hashtag Team Jody. We have got to do that this year. For those who don't know, Destiny May, that's Carson and Destiny, and then their father Jonathan that goes out fishing with them. They started fishing with what is his new channel? Living Water Outdoors, Josh Thompson. So always great to see you. We still got to do that this year. I'm looking forward to that. I'll fish with Carson, your younger brother, and Jody with Destiny, and we'll see how it goes. Pete said it's cheaper to steal a cow, I think. Absolutely. There's the Mean Gene squad. What's up, Gene? Great to see you. 39 awesome people watching. So far, we've got Captain Morgan in the lead with a 7-pound blue cat.
Either side of the dip there.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That's the kind we catch around here. But bigger, my biggest one's 4 pounds, 3 ounces. So 3 ounces off the record. I caught one 4 pounds straight
Wow.
up.
Jonathan, did they get to meet Carson and Destiny and y'all? That's awesome. They call Carson Speed Bump down. That's cool. We're up to 40 awesome people watching. Thank you everybody for coming in. Well, Gene and everybody out there, safe travels today. I know there's people going home from the gathering, and just wish everybody safe travels. Take it easy out there. And it's like I always told my kids and my family, I trust you guys. I've ridden with you. I know you're driving. It's the other idiots out there that I don't trust. So keep an eye out. Holy smokes! Wildcat said their gas is $1.66 per liter, and that would be $6.64 per gallon. Whew!
Holy crap! That's like buying gas at the marina.
All right, Chris, I appreciate you. Good to see you again, as always.
I think 100% gas here is 470.
Wow.
It was 329 this morning when I put gas in the car.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just checking. I got a hit
All
on it.
right.
I think that they took off the bait.
Absolutely.
Oh, they didn't.
And like I said, there is the link if anybody wants to come up and talk about the gathering or any fishing they've had or their channels or something coming up or whatever. We've got some empty spots. Man, it is just beautiful looking out there. I love, I've got to do this now where I'm hosting the show here and get to see all these. Man, you really do, especially when you hear the birds chirping, and I like where I have my studio now because I opened the window a little bit. You get the fresh air coming in. You really do feel like you're out there fishing with y'all.
Noisy bird right over top of me. Geese across the lake.
And now, Warren, that where you're at there, is that your typical? It's got your bluegill and
Oh yeah,
perch
yeah.
and
A little bit.
Yellow perch, crappie, bluegill, channel cat. I did catch a
all
little
right.
flathead, about a couple of pounds flathead back here. Yeah.
Awesome.
He wasn't even supposed to be here, but I caught one.
They're there.
Now it's going on. What a jerk.
And we got saw guy.
Oh yeah. So you got a bunch of good eating fish in that lake, is what you're saying.
Supposedly, I can't catch them.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I couldn't catch them yesterday either. So
3 years ago, I caught quite a few, what you consider, eater size channel catfish. But I put out 300 pounds of Purina catfish food to do that.
wow.
So that really didn't pay off. So
Yeah, no. So I got a question for you then, Warren. You said the fishing used to be okay, pretty good there. Did John Parker visit up there?
No, he hadn't been here, but he's touched most of my rods.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That is,
Uh,
I've had,
30 years ago, we didn't have all the Amish coming in here taking everything they catch.
yeah, we do have an effect. We do have an effect on the waters out there, especially in a sealed system where it's a lake or a pond and stuff, and dependent on how. But yeah, if you're keeping everything, it's hard for them. A lot of them to regenerate.
The state just put something in. I don't know what they put in, but people was walking as I got here, and they said the wagon was here that brings the stock fish, but I don't know what they put in.
We got a couple of ponds. Got a couple of ponds like that around the Richmond area here, and they do. It's fun. They do trout, little stocker rainbow trout, and they do that in the wintertime, and then the rest of the year they do little blue cats and channels. More eater size, like 15 inches or so.
Yeah,
And it's a lot of fun. You go there and you're allowed to use, I think, one rod each, but it's just to give the kids and people around here, around in the city of Richmond, a place for them to go fishing and introduce you to
they
it.
stopped putting the trout in here a couple of years ago, but they still put it in some of the surrounding lakes. They put in
Yeah.
good sized trout, and they want them caught. That's the whole thing. They want them caught, and they usually
Yep.
don't get caught out of here.
I think because if
There could be big trout in here, but I don't know what it takes to catch them.
well, trout are very, very temperature.
Yeah,
Trout are very temperature. They're affected by the temperature, water temperature, a lot more than a lot of other species. And
they say they should be in the 50-foot deep range here. This
yeah,
goes down to 55 feet deep supposedly,
really,
but
wow,
that's way over yonder, and it takes a boat to reach it.
yeah.
Even this 16-foot rod can't reach it. Now, I did bring my little RC boat out here once, and I took a line way out yonder. But then the other boats on the lake kept crossing my line.
Yeah, I was telling Dan that yesterday. It would have been perfect to put out some baits on some bobbers, and just the way the wind was blowing and stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there was so much other boat traffic that you couldn't fish it like that.
They don't pay attention to it. Don't matter how big a bobber is, they can't see it.
No. Hey, there's my friend Ron. What's up, Ronnie? Oh, Ronnie says, I want to come down and go fishing with you. That would be awesome, dude. That is awesome. Good to see you. Ronnie is, when I talk about where we used to live, he was my neighbor from up there. Our sons went to school together, and that's how we met. Well, your kid was playing Mercy with my kid, and oh gosh. Yeah, my number's still the same, Ronnie. Just message me. The show goes off at noon. So yeah, dude, it's crazy down here. Absolutely nuts down here. I mean, we catch catfish pretty regularly on 50 pounds. And that's one of the things, like you're dependent on what waterways you're next to. That's why I kind of put carp in on STANday, and now other species and stuff. But I'm right here by the James River, so yeah, we've got the big blues, big flatheads, Perfect, Ron. Perfect. So we can get to that within no time, but you get spoiled, like you said. Warren, you came down to oh heck,
Kerr.
Kerr Lake. Thank you. And yeah, huge amounts of fish, big catfish. They've got a big bait supply. They've got a lot of other fish there too. And you get spoiled, and you go back to where there's not that many, or you've got to drive 4 hours to get to a decent river that's got big fish and stuff. And
I'd like to make that 4-hour drive up to Sandusky.
Yeah. Oh man. Right now would be worth it, I think. Oh my God, it's Andrew. What's up, Andrew? There's our good friend Creole Catfishing Andrew. Yep, pretty much from the east to the west. You need a guide. You want to go on a good trip. We've got you covered. If you want to come out here, of course, you got Goober Time Guide Service. Our good friend Dan.
Was he on TikTok now or something?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Is he on TikTok now? I never see him anymore.
You know what, dude? He went back to teaching, and then he's guiding. So he'll get out of school. When the school day's over, he has trips on the river, and he's just nonstop. And really cool. Him and STANday been doing. STANday is usually the first mate on a lot of the trips, so it's been really cool. And but they've been fishing together for a while now.
What are they on YouTube?
They don't do a lot of that.
Oh, they don't do that. Okay.
They don't do a lot. It's more just they've been just focusing on the guiding. And like yesterday, Dan was supposed to be in a kayak tournament here yesterday, and they canceled it because the river was so high. Yeah. So he didn't have a guided trip. So he called me up and said, "Let's go try out." He's always trying to get, because he does not only catfish but crappie and whatever else you want to try, he'll do it. So we're trying to learn the other bodies of water around here and do different things. So you're always learning, always onto something else. And so yeah, he was trying to figure out where the crappie were on this other lake that's around here in case somebody wants a guide trip for crappie. But no, instead of taking a day off, but then you do that. So we didn't do the cameras a lot. He'll put the little shorts and stuff out there, and if he's got like a product or something that's like he did the straps on the boat for the boat trailer, that was pretty good. But yeah, so he's more just out there fishing and building the guide service. Yeah, I think I did 1 or 2 little video clips yesterday, and same thing. I get out on the water. I just like fishing. I like, oh crap, I got done fishing. I'm like, damn it, I didn't take videos of anything. So I guess I'm not a good YouTuber or content creator. I just went fishing yesterday. There's a Creole Catfishing Andrew said they are on the road going home. Yeah, so all the people from out there, Louisiana, all the River Cats tackle crews heading back towards Louisiana. We got Nubby's catfishing in here. What's up, Nubby? When Danny comes in, we'll see if he's got a show scheduled for later.
He said he was going to. I don't know if it's scheduled yet.
Yeah, I'm almost shocked if Danny. I have to pass that torch or that title or whatever to him. Like I used to be didn't matter rain, snow, whatever. No, that's Danny now. It doesn't matter. Danny will be out there. What the what? What the what is going on here? Who is this guy? Salty what? Salty. Son of a gun. What do you mean salty? What are you doing? Oh my lord. Hold on, son. Yeah, I put you on solo layout. Uh-oh, do you got a stringer already? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Flounder, baby.
Flounder.
They biting.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I'll be able to do this. I got no phone mount. I got a paddle kayak. Should be interesting. I caught one, so I figured I'd come up for a little bit. Any fish counts on
Absolutely.
STANday now, right?
Yeah. That's what we've been doing.
You were talking about crappie. I got the Catch the Fever precision crappie rods out here. Feel every little tap with these flounder. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's what we were using yesterday.
Oh, you went fishing with Dan?
Yeah, I was out on the boat with him yesterday when you were
Working?
Yeah, is that what you were doing? I was working too. I was working hard out there on that boat yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Working on getting the tan. Look at that. Woo!
Nice. What's the score so far?
Score so far is Captain Morgan with 7 pounds.
Nice. I'm going to have to catch a couple flounder to catch up to that.
Or one big giant sheep's head that's there. But pretty much a little bit different, right? The sheep's head would be more right up into the ship, into the cover, right?
Yeah, I'm not even going after sheep's head, to be honest with you. It's a whole different bait, rig, everything.
Yeah.
All I got out here is some bucktails and some Berkeley Gulp.
That might do it, though. That might do it.
It already has.
I meant for sheep's head.
Oh.
Ever since I saw that one where Stand 3 is fishing, it's Kip to Peak State Park. It's these concrete, it's World War II ships. And they put them as a barrier because he's way down, like just off the ocean, right?
Yep. Chesapeake Bay.
Yep. So he's up in the Chesapeake Bay, just off the ocean, and they put those there for what do you call it? Like where it protects the waves from coming in up against the shore.
A wind break.
Thank you. Wind and wave break, and it goes. I don't know how many ships they got there. 3 or 4, right?
Oh, way more than that.
Oh, more than that?
Yeah. There's probably like 10 of them out here.
Holy smokes. So, yeah, they just put it with concrete, put them out there, and the fishing is phenomenal. Real and virtual outdoors. Doesn't smell good?
Why is all the best fishing spots like the worst smelling spots?
Because they smell fishy.
I wish it smelled fishy. It smells like birds.
Oh, well, they have.
Yeah, them birds took over them ships.
Real and virtual outdoors is saying, Stand 3.
What's up, Troy?
Troy says, oh, we definitely going to see a fish now. I hope so. That'd be cool to see a flounder being caught. Awesome. Danny says he's going to be up shortly.
There we go.
There's Grumpy Vet out there. How's it going?
You know, this is just my luck. So I remember we were talking about how big those ships are.
Yeah.
So because the tide was going the one way, so I paddled all the way to the end of them. Now I got over here and the tide flipped. So now I'm all I was trying to. Oh man, I just missed a bump.
Ooh, I saw it.
You feel everything with these rods. These things are awesome. Oh.
Got him?
Got something. Doesn't feel big, but I got something. This
so there you go.
A different fish.
For everybody landlocked there, here's some saltwater fishing. Oh, is that a croaker or is that a whiting?
A whiting, and maybe that came out of the flounder. I got like little eels in here.
Oh, snap. Damn it! Now I want to go fishing so bad again. Danny said he just got to the spot. He'll be up shortly. Yep, Grumpy Vet's agreeing with you. It's the bird poo that makes it stink. Oh, man.
Saltwater fish just do not quit, man.
Oh, put that whiting on a stringer. I tell you what, son, if nothing else, we'll try an experiment for catfish. Look at the size of that whiting.
Man, I'm having not a good time with this whiting there. I was trying to stay clean, and he is not letting that happen.
Well, it's a little bit different when you've got to...
He's gone.
So forget about putting them on the stringer. Gosh.
I ain't out here for them.
Yeah, but I am.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm out there for them. Them or croaker or sheep's head or anything.
This little pelican kayak just turned into a two-seater, huh?
That's right. That's right. And it must have a pretty good weight limit if I'm in it. There you go, Grumpy Vet said, smoke that whiting. Phenomenal taste.
Oh, he smoked that bait, I'll tell you that.
Rebel River Cats, Doug is saying there was more debris in the river last night and this morning than I'd ever seen before. Wow.
That's why I went to the bay. Because I was dying to get out on the water, and it wasn't going to happen up there. All right.
So, are you there by yourself, or is it a whole fun day?
Oh, the whole family's here. They're playing on the beach. Jenny sent me on a mission. She wants tacos tonight.
Woo! Beach tacos.
Looks like I'm safe.
You're safe for now. One more would be excellent, and you could have added that whiting to it, dude. Whiting is amazing.
Yeah.
It tastes good. You've never had it before. I don't think you've ate whiting before, but it tastes. It's pretty similar to flounder. It tastes really good.
I'll take your word for it.
Wow. I got to give Bobby credit, too. Bobby changes bank spots more than any other bank angler I know. Maybe Danny Stone.
It's because they're more readily available to me. I don't have to walk 2 miles.
Well, this is true. You pull up to the next one and pop out, and there you go.
There's not many. I can step out of the truck and be fishing here.
Wow. I wish we had some more like that here. Exactly, Grumpy Vet. Grumpy Vet said it's clean white meat. Absolutely is. Whiting is amazing. That's how it got the name, whiting.
I've definitely went full catfish on this now. I'm just setting the rod there and just floating.
Oh, so what do you think that whiting was? About a pound?
Probably about 2.2.
All right, we'll do the 2.2 for the whiting.
We'll do the whiting flounder combo because I didn't catch the first one, so we'll go 2.2.
There you go. There you go.
I think that's fair.
I'll say that's fair. That's good enough.
Oh my gosh, we already had some really funny like childhood beach things happen here. So Hannah, it's adorable. She got this big the beach bucket, the sand bucket. She's like, Daddy, look, it's filled with water. Takes one step right into a hole, falls, and that whole bucket just all over her.
Oh, no.
She's just standing there, like, blinking her eyes. Whole bucket of water all right down her head.
Oh, poor Hannah. Who turned 3 this year.
Yeah.
I know y'all are going to be totally shocked, but her birthday is April 2nd, so that's 4/2. Just saying.
There's something.
Uh-oh.
What is this fish? Is this a baby sheep's head? Or a porgy, maybe?
If it's got stripes down the side, it's a convict fish. It's a sheep's head.
It's definitely got stripes. But I don't know. It might...
Or it's an angel fish, spade fish.
I think this is a porgy.
Oh, let's see. You're not showing us.
I'm trying to get hold of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I tell you what, saltwater fish.
It looked like perfect flathead bait, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know what we can do.
Show them your rig, first of all. This is what saltwater fish.
I'll do both right here. That thing waiting got one.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to turn my camera.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a keeper porgy, too. They're delicious, too, son.
God, I'm not keeping everything I pull in here today.
But look, there's the jig.
This is called a tandem rig. Got a bucktail on the bottom, and then it's a number 4 bait holder hook.
Which one did he hit on?
A surgeon's knot for a dropper loop. And then that's, I think those are 3-inch gulps. And they catch pretty much everything.
Look at the size of that little fish. Did he catch the jig or the jig or the plain hook?
He hit the jig. And this was that other, this came out of the, I think those came out of the flounder.
Oh, wow. I'd put that sucker on for bait. He's big enough to use for bait. I'd say take the, what?
He's not that big. I was probably
big enough
for pretty good.
He's big enough for bait, though. Hook it onto your white gulp hook up there. Try it. One or two things. What's the worst that could happen? Grumpy Vet said that tastes and looks similar to sturgeon. Rebel River Cats said the tide was going out when I got there last night. I kept waiting for it to switch, and it never did. The water flowed south of Richmond all day, never turned around heading towards Richmond. Wow. And for those that have never, fished the tidal waters, the rivers actually flow both directions. When the tide comes in, you'll have the river, the tide from the ocean, salt water coming up will actually make the river flow upriver. And then as the tide starts going out, boom, it'll pull just like the river starts flowing normally down towards. Then as the, 5, not quite 6 hours later, it comes back in. It's supposed to change, but wow, we had so much heavy rains and stuff. It was just going down.
Here, look at this. There's the ship, and then there's the ocean. This is where I was. It was pitch black out the one time. I got all that endless water, and all of a sudden I just hear next to me something came up, like a whale or a dolphin or something. I don't know. Scared the crap out of me though.
There's only so many animals that come up to the top and do the blowhole thing, and they're all way bigger. Well, and they're all way bigger than the kayak you're in. Is what I'm trying to say. You got dolphins, you got whales. I think a couple of sharks. They're all bigger than what you're in.
I think we seen a big shark when we were coming over the bridge.
Holy crap.
Like, we saw dolphins. We saw a bunch of dolphins. But then
I wouldn't be out there.
This was just swimming. It was just swimming on the top. Like, it wasn't, like, you know how the dolphins, like, breach and then they dive right back down?
Yeah.
This was not doing that. This was just definitely shark-like.
Catfish Cowboy says, looks like a lot of fun out there. Jeff Beals saying, yo, STANday.
What's going on, everybody?
Rebel
You
River
got,
Cats. Go
you
ahead,
still
keep
got
going.
time to get to the bank.
Yeah. Captain Morgan was saying he wouldn't be out there doing that.
No way.
They don't bother people as much as everybody thinks.
Although, I've got to admit, STANday has probably spent as much time in and on the water than he has out of the water, away from the water. So, he's got a little unfair advantage with some of that stuff.
He's got gills.
He might. We have pictures, I think, where he's like a month old and we're already out camping and fishing with him. Let's see. Indiana Chris is back in. Good to see you. Catfish Cowboy. Grumpy Vet saying, dang good thing my worms were in a bag. Someone knocked the lid off my container. You're more than welcome to come up if you want. If you're out there fishing. Grumpy Vet, you're always welcome here. And there is a link if anybody else wants to come up, if you want to talk about the gathering, talk about if you want to ask questions to anybody, or you got something you want to talk about, more than welcome to come up. We still got some spots open.
Hopefully somebody with a better camera angle than me. You've got my phone holder, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you know what? Son of a gun. When did I use that?
The tournament the other day.
That's right, the tournament. Well, phone holder? I've got a phone holder.
Oh, I forgot he did fish one time this year.
Oh,
get him, Bobby.
What the what? All right, on that, I've got to jump out of here for a second. Oh. I don't know how long I've left Danny down there. I apologize,
Forever.
I apologize, my friend.
It's double longer anyway.
Wow.
No, I'm just now getting baited up. I've only been in there for probably about a half a minute.
I'm getting shots from Bobby, now Danny, my son. What the heck?
No, I went easy on you.
Yeah, you did. You did, my friend. You did.
We're back on these stupid rocks.
Oh.
Been trying to avoid these like the plague, but you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly, Chris. Exactly. Shots fired. You heard it too. Thank you.
Well, I didn't get to pick on him last week, so.
This is true. This is true. So, Danny, I know you've been busy. Do you have a show today?
Yes, I do.
You have the title, my friend. You are the Iron Man for sure.
Yeah, I feel like the Rusty Man. That iron's got a lot of rust on it, brother. Y'all have Mr. Zebco, Ethan Levi from Mad County Fishing. He'll be fishing with me today, and anybody else that wants to hang out, they're more than welcome.
Awesome.
I do the free version of StreamYard, so I'll have 6 spots minus the 2 from me and Ethan. So we'll have 4 open spots. If anybody wants to hang out with us, we don't have a problem with it.
Probably will later.
Well, you're more than welcome, my friend.
Everybody but you, Bobby.
Wow! Wow! Wow.
I ain't been up here for a while, so I had to get a good dig in there.
You had to get your shots fired at Bobby when you could, right?
Yep. I didn't know when I was going to have a chance again.
Well, I wanted to hurry up and get at least a few rods in the water. So we got 3 rods out. I'm going to go get the rest of my gear, and I'll get 3 more set up. We just wanted to hurry up and start fishing before these guys get too far ahead of me.
Well, if I catch a big one, Danny, it's going to be 3 pounds. So I think you're all right.
Nice. You know, I'm not going to lie. Man, I've grown quite fond of those little small ones since they're so loyal to me and everything. You know, I figure I need to give them a little respect.
That's
Absolutely.
Right.
I mean, you can
care
talk
what's
smack about the
happening. They
little
always
fish
show
all you
up.
want, but they're always there for you. Don't forget that.
Speak for yourself.
Well, Bobby, maybe you need to start appreciating those little fish a little more.
He does. He's so disrespectful.
Yeah, I need to quit eating them all the time. Maybe that's why they don't like me.
There we go. We got fishing with Deidre. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Oh, you got one on?
I got something. Another species.
All right, so this is species number 4.
This is a oyster toad.
Oh, snap. Oh, he dropped right on your phone. There you go.
You don't be scared. I'm gonna move.
All right.
These are not fun.
I got you.
Okay.
Oh, why's that, son?
Because apparently they got like poison or something if they poke you. And they got some mean teeth too. They're no joke.
They're supposed to be very delicious, though.
Oh, I bet they are. Yeah, he kind of looks like somebody. I won't even say it.
What the what? Well, that depends. You were referring to me or somebody else? There we go.
I had a feeling I was going to catch a fish there. I just didn't want to catch that one.
Yeah, so that's flounder, stonefish or toadfish, whiting, and porgy.
Would you call him? Did you just call him fat?
Danny, you want to hear something funny?
Always.
I don't know. You might not think it's funny. At work, I'm the old guy.
Really?
I'm the old guy.
Good for you, brother. You got respect. Some of these guys, the way they treat me at work, I mean, not bragging or nothing, but man, I've worked hard all my life, worked a whole bunch of different jobs, and I've amassed a vast amount of experience in different things. But because of my age, a lot of times they won't let me do anything. They're like, no, you don't need to do that. I said, man, I can teach you so much if you just let me get in here and show you how to do this. And they're like, no, you don't need to be doing that.
Well, I won't be calling y'all old anymore.
Well, you're not lying. I'm trying to figure out the perfect combination setup here to maximize my chances. Normally, this place here is just packed with people. The fact that there's nobody here is not a good sign. See if I can get in here without getting pinched. Out of my way. Man, that rod throws a long way.
You know what's funny is you can pretty well tell who's casting by the sounds of the reels. You notice that? Jody's got a distinct sound. Danny's got a different sound.
Yeah, when Jody casts, you go, what is wrong with that thing?
There you haul. Jody, turn the bait clicker off.
Yeah, no doubt, exactly. She loves that bait clicker. All right, I think we're gonna go 3 rods skipjack, 3 rods crawfish.
Oh, a different species. Oh no.
What do you got?
Yeah, I think this is a trout.
A speckled trout?
I don't know if he's speckled. I think this might be one of the gray ones.
What is it, saltwater?
Yeah.
Oh, I love those things. Man, any saltwater fish, you've got my attention. When it comes to eating them, yeah, when it comes to eating them, hands down, saltwater beats freshwater. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Yeah, let's see if I can hold this guy up here. What do we got here? What is this one? I think it's a gray trout. He's making all kinds of noise.
Sounds like a croaker.
It's not a croaker. He going back to. I wouldn't mind catching a striper. They're in season now. I think they're always in season down here, though. Oh, hey, I'm happy. I'm out here catching fish, man.
All right.
I might have to try one of these other ships here. Some flounder. Yeah, that's one of the things they say, like the flounder are always kind of like in a group, but that's not the case. They like the same type of environment. They'll be like in the same type of structure, not the exact structure.
Got a pretty wide spread on these rods, so I got to remember if I go after one of them to make sure I turn the camera in the right direction to catch the what's going on. I'll get excited and run off and leave you guys looking into outer space.
That's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, just throw them in the floor. I got a fish.
I'll show you all after. I'm basically fishing out a Tupperware container. I ain't got too much room in here. I might be able to put this kayak in Bobby's boat.
That'd be pushing it.
I'm telling you, it's one of them little Walmart ones.
Was it like a Pelican or something?
Yep.
Okay.
I hold on to this thing. It's easy to throw it on top of the car.
Oh yeah.
We got to go over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel, and it's $20 toll without a trailer. That's just one way.
$20? Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh
And it's
my God,
privately
that's
owned
crazy.
too. That
That's
family's making
ridiculous.
some money.
Oh, you know they are.
Yeah, it's like probably $25, $30 with a trailer one way.
Yeah, I'd be clicking alternate route on the GPS.
There is no. The other alternate route is 7 hours long.
Yeah, exactly.
So it evens about out. No,
Yep.
it'll actually cost you more than gas.
But I tell you what, it's worth it because this is some of the best fishing on the entire East Coast. Catch trophy sheep's head, monster sheep's head out here. Cobia.
Oh, I love catching those.
Spade fish, tog, everything's out here, man.
Yeah, anytime I go after sheep's head, it's usually around one of the pylons on a bridge or something.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
use live shrimp and hook them through the horn.
Okay. Everybody uses those fiddler crabs down here for them.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I've actually caught them on ghost crabs quite a bit too. And the kids go out on the beach at night with the little red lens flashlights, and they'll catch me a bucket full of ghost crabs. Yeah, sheep's head will eat them up too.
Yep.
And it's fun watching the kids chase those things across the beach trying to catch them too.
Oh yeah. I seen a guy who was catching them with crickets.
Really?
Yeah, because I guess those, like, if you ever been up close, you see those little bugs on there. They kind of look like crickets. And he put those on there. He was tearing them up. I think he's fished out
Never
of
use crickets
Alabama.
for that. Well, there's a bite on the crawfish. Is he gonna take it? Let's give him a minute. On the shortest rod I got out too. Yeah, he's pecking at it. Nothing to get excited about yet. It's our first sign of life under the water out there, though. A little tap on the rod.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
I don't know if
What'd you
anybody else
say?
hears it, but I'm talking with you, Danny.
Oh, this is the captain. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Loud and clear.
Okay. Because
What'd you
Stan had
say,
me
Ben?
muted.
I think my dad went to go get some coffee or something.
He either went to get some coffee or get rid of some coffee.
Yeah, one of the two.
One of the two. I think I know why there's nobody fishing here. The gar have finally moved into here. I mean, there are literally thousands of them out there. You can see their tails coming up on top of the water. It's just packed with gar here.
Are they like the alligator gar or like the spotted gar, the long nosed gar?
These you got them all here. You got the long nosed gar, the short nosed gar, the spotted gar, the very few alligator gar. Uh, they're pretty slim pickings on those around here. They're actually doing a conservation department is doing a stocking program now where they're releasing a 3 foot alligator gar, which I consider a baby.
Yeah.
But it's kind of ridiculous because they're releasing them to restock them, and they're letting the bow fishermen shoot them. I'm like, as soon as you put them in, they're taking them right back out.
Yeah, that seems. If you're trying to bring something back up, it should probably be take away that bow or do something different with the bow.
Well, something is really eating on that crawfish, but he's just pecking at it. That's going to be either a gar or a drum, most likely.
Bluegill.
God, he is wearing that crawfish out. Oh, God. I hate the rocks.
That's something. And then
I think we'll have to move up here on flat ground. Yeah, I'm going to have to move up here on flat ground where I can get all these rods into view. But that means I got to run across all those rocks to get to them. Makes for a fun day. Yeah, I don't think we got everything in there.
All right, I'm gonna go try the other end of these ships. So it's just gonna be a boring paddle for me, and I gotta try to save my battery. I'll come back up when I get down there.
We'll be looking for you.
All right.
Waiting patiently.
Hopefully that's where all the doormats are down there.
Go get them.
All right, I'll see you in a minute. Maybe. Here we go.
Just me and you, Danny. What will we do?
No, Warren's here.
Time to get me a. And
Captain Morgan, Bobby, Warren, and me. There's 4 of us.
Oh, where am I at?
Well,
senile.
If you don't know, we can't find you. You don't even know where you're at. This is not going well for you, buddy.
Oh. Shouldn't be out here, I don't guess.
You lost again.
Yeah. I remember this guy is about 90 something. He's getting in the water. He couldn't even get on his jet ski. So I helped him up on it, and I'm thinking to myself, man, if he falls off,
Yeah, you
couldn't even
might
get
not have
on
done
the
him a
thing.
favor.
Yeah, I might know. He might be trying to off himself. I don't know. But I'll tell
Well,
you, I can't believe that guy went out in that jet ski. He fell off. He never get back on.
Did he have on a life jacket?
Yeah.
Well, that's something.
Yeah.
and Michael Grumpy Vet is saying, Bobby, you're on a bank in Ohio.
I'm
Yeah,
at
Bobby
Fort
don't know where he's
Loudon.
at.
Well, I don't. I think I'm on Fort Loudon, Tennessee.
That's right. That's right. Do we actually ever know where we're at? Catfish Cowboy saying, I'm doing maintenance now, looking for a light on a pole to keep the bugs away. May have to make one. If Stan 3 comes back up. What's up, Lisa? What's up, Randy? Happy anniversary.
No, Bobby, you're in trouble
Thank.
now.
No,
Oh
Bobby's
no!
not in trouble. He,
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
uh-huh,
Now I definitely have to catch a fish.
exactly.
Hey, did anybody
I,
catch any fish while I was gone, by the way?
Nope.
Or did anybody even realize I was gone? Maybe that's the best question to ask.
That's a better answer. Better question.
So, what are you guys doing today?
we are packing up. We just got done packing up, and we're about to kind of drive around the park here to look at the other camping spots for
We
Hey,
next
want.
for
is the
next
big
time.
fish still 52 pounds?
Uh, I know, is the big fish still 52 pounds,
I
Randy?
think so.
I think so.
Who got
That
that? I don't remember.
I don't have a clue. I just remember that the last time I looked, that was what I seen.
that's going
What?
down today at noon, I think, right? I think today at
Yeah.
noon, somebody said.
Why
Yep.
ain't you fishing it?
Because
Well,
we have to be out of the campsite by noon. By noon.
and they
Oh,
didn't
okay.
catch the 52 pounder.
Yeah. Hey, who? What'd you win at the end, Randy?
If you win,
Yeah, I seen at the end they picked your name for something.
oh, I won a fishopoly board. It's
What?
Monopoly with fishing stuff.
Oh, you
Oh,
won that?
Yes, I
Yep.
did.
Oh my
Holy
God,
crap.
dude, that was like the best prize of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yep. We got it.
We're going
and
to
what
have to
did you
do
get?
that's going to have to be a show one night. We're going to play Fishopoly live. You'll have the board there, but
We
like,
were.
okay, Lisa, roll for me, and you roll or what, or we'll have a dice up on like the wheel. We'll play Fishopoly live one night. You down, Danny? You want to play? Who else wants to play? Look at me, I'm renting out their board already.
it, it's been a good time. I can say that. It's been. I mean, we didn't really fish a whole lot. We mainly just hung around RCT and
Visited people.
let everybody
It'd have
come
been a
visit.
lot better if I was there.
Fish on, fish on.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Who said it would be better if he was there?
there you go. Danny's got a fish on.
Um,
Everything I saw this weekend, it seemed like everybody was having a good time.
Oh,
we
I hate
did.
climbing down these rocks.
Well, we hate watching you climb down those rocks too.
Well, just throw that net.
I am.
They don't care.
Oh, this is on skipjack, so.
I don't know how.
Oh man, he's running.
Oh, I
Oh,
got me
that is
beat.
a
Oh,
nice channel cat. Nice channel cat. Come here, little guy.
Oh, Look Lady says it's Chat Cats with a 52
Come here,
pound
come here, come
flatty. All right. I would not doubt that.
Cat.
We all know Chat Cats there. Joe Jealous, he can catch some
here.
fish. He knows his stuff.
That's who's leading is Joe.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what?
we're
And
gonna
I
put
don't
the
mean this
scales
as
on this bad boy.
I don't mean that as a cut at anybody, but two of my best fishing conversations have been with Epic Catfish Tim Scott and Joe. Just crazy the amount of information they have.
Shouldn't count. He's professional.
Absolutely.
Easy, easy. Come on now.
Uh, well, I'll tell you, we were sitting around with Mr. John and Stephanie yesterday, and I get a phone call. I get a phone call on Facebook.
It's a pretty
Wow.
decent
I was
channel
like,
cat.
Danny, that's a
"N-
beautiful channel cat for down there. Look at that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, Danny."
If you
He sort
look
of
up
skipped.
channel cat in the
Hey,
dictionary or
it's got them old
encyclopedias,
black lips on him.
that would be a picture of that fish right there. That is the typical, that is a channel cat. But I'm sorry, you were sitting by John and them?
Well, my phone rings and
Settle down.
I see T Rook, and I was like, "What the heck?" I was like, "Hello." Anthony J all day says, "Where are you at? I'm over here by your boat."
Ah,
I was like, "What the heck?" I was like, "I'll be over there in a minute." We come over here, and sure enough, he's standing right here. Like, man, when'd you get down here?
how funny is that?
Had no clue he was coming. Fun Fishing Adventures, Scotty was with him.
Oh, that's cool.
I was like, dang. Because he
I
said,
had it
"Hey,
on.
Bratty Burrito, where are you at?"
I had it on Celsius.
Good job, Danny.
Yeah, he was like 42 degrees Celsius. All right. He's gonna be 6.26. 6.26.
Awesome, Danny.
Nice.
So we now
Hey,
know that 42 degrees Celsius is equal to 6.2 pounds.
I just made that number up, man. But it was on Celsius. I'm not kidding.
Hey, we can run with it, Danny. We can run with it.
All
I
right,
have
let's
to
get
make
down
a
here.
note. I really love Danny's shirt.
Don't you know?
I gotta see it. Let's see. Mad County said that's a good eater right there. You cotton picking thing, you.
That is an
Hey,
amazing
ask me where I
shirt.
got that shirt. Hey, can you guess? Can you guess where I got that shirt from?
Hmm.
Richard.
No,
Miss Stephanie a rich fruit
Gary.
it was.
fishing too.
It, uh,
Your wife.
Lisa.
Yep, I made that shirt for Danny.
I mean, you could just picture Danny saying that.
I do
Well,
a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Man, I
yeah.
seen a big old cat come to the top, turn over.
Uh,
Right out
He says it a lot. That's why I
52
put it on the
pounds.
shirt.
All right.
Didn't even tell him about it. Got his ad. I was very sneaky and got his address and just mailed it.
And I live right down the street and don't even get a shirt.
what the what?
What's that tell you?
Yeah, that tells me
Oh,
a lot.
wow. Wow,
All I
Captain.
get's all I got Randy gave me a couple rags.
Pain in my ass. Uh,
All right, I guess I said that wrong. I know he says that. That's what I'm saying. Like when you there's certain things you hear, and you're like, yep, yep. I could totally just hear him. He's not saying it right at that moment, but there's certain sayings that you just know, and that's one of them. That's one of them.
Man, it ain't gonna work. Yeah.
Well, when we had Lisa Day instead of STANday because her dad was busy, um, I quit counting after 20. How many times he said it?
My hearing aids. It's cutting out
And
on you, Lisa. I can't.
I looked at Randy and I said, I am so putting that on a shirt for him.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was actually fishing for bullheads, and they really irritate me. Like, you can't pick a thing. We're going to send this one to the back 40, way over there.
Yeah.
Way down yonder.
That's right. That's right. We've all got our things. We've got our things that we say.
That's the spot right there.
That'd be another good one. That's the spot right there.
Oh, Bobby, by the way,
Yes.
I told Chris, since the hug was from you, that I wasn't going to disinfect my clothes.
What the?
But he gave me a hug today, and I was like, yeah, I got to do this now. Gotta disinfect that Yankee stuff off of me. So I was like, yeah, since it came from Bobby, I ain't disinfecting, but you give me a hug.
I'll give you one.
Yeah, then I'd have to burn everything. Disinfectant wouldn't help.
What the what?
Oh,
Wow. There are so many shots being fired. Warren and I are just kind of over here, kind of like ducking, trying to hide from the shots being fired out
It's
there.
your Bobby. It's your turn today.
I like Warren.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell.
With Warren, it's like, what's he going to send me today? What text is he going to send me today? Like, what has John Parker done that Warren's going to tell me about?
There's Rebel River Cats. Doug is saying, I'm throwing the towel. Can't hold my eyes open any longer. Take care, everyone. Catch you next time. He's getting ready for the Midnight Madness tournament, which I think is next Saturday night.
Yeah.
Is it? Wait, is it Friday night at midnight or Saturday night at midnight? Now I don't remember.
When's the 20? What's the 24th on? 25th.
24th.
Is that filled up?
Well, today's the 18th, so that means next Saturday is the 24th. So that must be Friday night at midnight.
Is that filled up?
I don't know. If you're entered into the...
No, I'm not on it.
Oh, you're not in the live fishing tournament league?
No.
Well, you're out of here then.
I think I fished one. I might be. I don't know. Because I got a tournament that's from 7 to 1, so I can just go on that after that.
What tournament is that one, Captain?
It's Poland Creek tournament.
Yeah, it's a local tournament.
Local.
All right.
I could go right on that right after that.
There you go. Let's see. Michael Grumpy Vet said it's naval warfare on 2 stands today. That's right. Yeah, but Rebel River Cats was out there fishing all night, getting ready for the Midnight Madness. So it's next Saturday morning, Friday night at midnight to Saturday morning at 6 a.m.
Wait a minute, it's Friday night? Are you sure? I thought it's Saturday night.
No, it's Saturday.
What?
Because you had me in panic mode. I got to work all day long and then stay up all night too. I'm like, no way, dude.
No, it's
Saturday night.
Saturday.
It's Saturday night to Sunday morning?
Yes. It goes right into STANday.
Yeah. Fish all night and then go on stand.
I ain't never
Ain't
done
been the
that
first
before.
time, Dan. Yeah, like I
Yeah,
said,
no,
won't be
you've
the
never
first
done
time we've
that.
done that.
Danny's never fished from like Thursday night straight through Saturday, Sunday afternoon. Nope.
Nope,
No,
never
never.
done it.
Nah,
Not
I
one
know.
time, never.
I know. Oh, I can't remember what last time you did it, but
It's
Yeah,
been a while.
Rebel River Cats. Doug is saying, really? So I'll message Brian today and see if he can clarify that. There's Mr. Zebco, Mad County Fish is saying, testing out my new truck. I'll be live with Danny after this. Hopefully, y'all can
Yeah,
come
I'll
hang
try
out.
not to roll this one.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
No.
Too
That
soon?
boy
Maybe too
scared
soon?
he sent me pictures of that truck and scared the living crap out of me. And he walked away with a few bumps, bruises, and some scratches. And I'm telling you, if you saw the vehicle, that was an absolute miracle. He had an angel riding on his shoulder, and thank God he did. Thank God he did.
Hey, we looked at a truck not long ago, and I went in. We don't get a whole lot of information when we look at vehicles. It might be like, hey, this vehicle one, vehicle two, and that's about it. This one, we went and looked at it, and I walked in the office, and I said, "Is that guy okay?" She said, "Believe it or not, he walked away with a scratch." And I said, "You've got to be kidding me." He was going down the road and got hit. This woman hit him, and it threw his truck in the air, and he rolled 3 times in this parking lot, and it smashed the whole windshield was smashed in. The whole front of his truck was smashed against the door. And I said, I looked at her and I said, God ain't done with him yet, or he wouldn't be walking. He went to work the next day. And I was like, yeah, God's not done with him because he would not be here looking at that truck. And it's just, the stuff that we look at, some are just little fender benders, but others, it's like, how did they walk? How did they walk out? Like, for real.
That's what the police and everybody was saying with my accident. I was parked coming home from work at 3, 4 in the morning and stopped at road construction, and I had one of the Ford Windstar vans, and the rear wheel ended up right underneath my driver's seat, and he hit me. I was stopped waiting for the road construction, and he hit so hard it smashed my rear driver's tire underneath my seat, spun the whole van around like 3 times. It was all just crushed and bent, and yeah, you just gotta. You don't know what it is or why it happened, but God put you there for a reason, and it's crazy, crazy. The kid in front of me, if I wasn't there, the kid in front of me was in like a little. I could have lifted the car, one of those little like 2-door little Hyundai little hatchback type deals. This big
Yeah.
Jeep with the metal bar would just rolled right over it, and yeah, it's
we go to this one yard all the time, and the guy's like, well, this one had a bullet through the windshield. This one, this one, the guy was shot and went through the seat and missed his kid.
wow.
People tell us that, but it's just like when we look at some of these vehicles, it's a miracle. It's a miracle that they walk away from it.
Yeah, it's Scary stuff. Scary stuff. So that's why I say safe travels out there. And it's not your driving that I worried about. It's all the other idiots out there. So just because you're a good driver doesn't mean the rest of the people out there are. So that's what I wish for all y'all. Safe travels. Let's see. We've got, hey, Mike Stokes Outdoors. What's up, my good friend? How's it going? Good to see you. And Matt County Fishing saying he's passing through Parkerville right now.
I'm going to drop that down and check.
What's up, Dink?
Hey, Ethan,
Well,
you can fish out of one of Jerry's spots.